Good morning or afternoon, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Today is Tuesday. Have you seen the weather outside today? It's super rainy. Maybe you guys can go jump in some puddles today. I have a new question on my board. Can you see the question? It says, do you like lettuce? Yes or no? Is it okay to say no? Yeah. Sometimes we don't like things and that's okay, but it's always good to try them first, right? So if you haven't tried lettuce, maybe you should try it first before you say, no, I don't like it. I have a story to read today. It is called Tops and Bottoms. It's about two animals. Do you see what kind of animals they are? I have a bunny or a rabbit, or they call them in this story a hare, and a bear. Do bear and hare rhyme? Yeah, they do. Do you think this is going to have a lot of rhyming words? It might. Let's find out. Once upon a time, there lived a very lazy bear who had lots of money and lots of land. His father had been a hard worker and a smart business bear, and he had given all of his money to his son. But all Bear wanted to do was sleep. Not far down the road lived a hare. Although Hare was clever, he sometimes got into trouble. He had once owned land too, but now he had nothing. He had lost a risky bet with the tortoise and sold all of his land to Bear. Hare and his family were in very bad shape. Do you see how many kids Hare has? Do you think he'd get a little bit tired with all those kids there? I think so. The children are so hungry, Father Hare. We must think of something, Mrs. Hare cried one day. So Hare and Mrs. Hare put their heads together and cooked up a plan. The next day, Hare hopped down the road to Bear's house. Bear, of course, was asleep. Hello, Bear, wake up. It's your neighbor, Hare, and I have an idea. Bear opened one eye and grunted. We can be business partners, Hare said. All we need is this field right here in front of your house. I'll do all the hard work in planting and harvesting, and we can split the profits right down the middle. Yes, sir, Bear. We're in this together. I'll work and you sleep. Huh? Said Bear. So what'll it be, Bear? Asked Hare. The top half or the bottom half? It's up to you, Bear. Tops or bottoms? What do you think he's going to choose? Let's see what Bear says. Bear says, let's see, he said with a yawn. I'll take the top half, Hare. Right, tops. Hare smiled. It's a done deal, Bear. So Bear went back to sleep, and Hare and his family went to work. Hare planted, Mrs. Hare watered, and everyone weeded. Bear slept as the crops grew. When it was time for the harvest, Hare called out, "Wake up, Bear! You get the tops and I get the bottoms." What do you think Hare planted? Do you guys have any guesses? What would Hare plant? Hare and his family dug up the carrots, the radishes, and the beets. Hare plucked off all the tops and tossed them into a pile for Bear, and put all the bottoms aside for himself. What's in Bear's pile? You see? It's just all the leaves. Do you see what's in Hare's pile? He has all the vegetables. Bear stared at his pile. But Hare, all the best parts are in your half. You chose the tops, Bear, Hare said. Now, Hare, you've tricked me. You plant this field again, and this season I want the bottoms. Hare agreed. It's a done deal, Bear. What's Hare gonna plant this time? He was tricky last time. Let's see what he does. So Bear went back to sleep, and Hare and his family went to work. They planted and watered and weeded, and Bear slept as the crops grew. When it was time for the harvest, Hare called out, "Wake up, Bear! You get the bottoms, and I get the tops." What do you think he planted this time? Think he'll be tricky again? Hare and his family gathered up all the lettuce, the broccoli, and the celery. Hare pulled off the bottoms for Bear and put the tops in his own pile. Oh, all of these things grow overground, so all that's underground are the roots. Bear looked at his pile and scowled. "Hare, you have cheated me again." "But Bear," Hare said, "you wanted the bottoms this time." Bear growled, "You plant this field again, Hare. You've tricked me twice. You owe me one season of both tops and bottoms." "You're right, poor old Bear," Hare sighed. "It's only fair that you get tops and bottoms this time. It's a done deal, Bear." So his family went to work. They planted and watered and weeded some more, and Bear slept as the crops grew. When it was time for the harvest, Hare called out, "Wake up, Bear! This time you get the tops and the bottoms." There in front of Bear's house lay a field of corn. Hare and his family yanked up every corn stalk. Hare tugged off the roots at the bottom and the tassels at the top and put them in a pile for Bear. Then he carefully collected the ears of corn in the middle and placed them in his own pile. So for corn, does it grow at the top of a plant? No. Does it grow at the bottom of a plant? No. It grows in the middle. Was Hare tricky again? All Bear gets is the leaves and the roots. Bear rubbed his eyes and watched. "See, Bear? You get the tops and bottoms, and I get the middles. Yes, sir, Bear. It's a done deal." By now, Bear was wide awake. "That's it, Hare," he hollered. "From now on, I'll plant my own crops and take the tops, bottoms, and middles." Hare and his family scooped up the corn and hopped down the road toward home. How does Bear look about that? Does he look happy? Does he look a little angry, a little upset? Hare tricked him 3 times. I might be a little upset if I got tricked 3 times too. Bear never again slept through a season of planting and harvesting. Hare bought back his land with the profit from his crops, and he and Mrs. Hare opened a vegetable stand. And although Hare and Bear learned to live happy as neighbors, they never were business partners again. The end. So one of your guys' activities for today is to figure out what plants grow underground and what plants grow above ground. This one had a couple examples. You'll have to see if you can remember them. And let me know if you can come up with them. Sound good? All right, friends, don't forget to answer, do you like lettuce? It's a tricky question. I'd love to know your answers. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, friends.